Good evening, Mr. Mpongose. Thank you very much for your time. You're basically saying that the minister was lying, was completely misleading us, spoken to the Gauteng Education MEC. They're saying they're confident. You are very concerned, to the point that you're taking court action. Did you file papers today, and what exactly do you want to achieve legally?
Good evening to you too, and listeners. Firstly, one needs to clarify why are we going to court? Because people think that we are unreasonable. Matakanye just pointed it correctly. Safety first. So schools are not in any point or position to be safe for kids and teachers to return. They are not.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Just to clarify, are you saying that even with schools that have the correct safety protocol in place, they will still not be safe? Or are you saying that, or is your concern that some schools will not have the masks and the sanitizers?
The issue, PPEs are not a guarantee for safety. They were one out of many things that unions have put as requirements that need to be met first before we can say teachers and learners can go back to schools. So PPEs are just one out of many requirements or reasons we gave to the department. I don't want us to be taken away as if now PPEs are the only thing that unions have said, government, provide this and then everything will be fine. No. It's one out of 15 things we said they must be there. So we are saying the government goes out to public and lie. KZN MEC today was lying. I am in the north of the province where about 21 schools don't have PPEs. They have received nothing today. I'm here in the north.
All right. Now, he's saying that during the course of this week it will all arrive and that by Friday everything will be in place. I mean, it is cutting it fine, I'll grant you that. And I understand, of course, there is a long list of things that have to happen. But are you saying that you simply don't trust the authorities when they say it's coming, and it's coming just in time to avoid it being robbed in many cases, which we saw at that primary school over the weekend near Bronkhorstspruit?
These authorities are the ones who have failed to deliver that for years. These are the same authorities who have failed to deliver textbooks on time for years. If now they are saying by Friday, saying over this weekend and say Friday, to me, I don't trust them. Because I have experience of them failing over months. They cannot deliver in 1 week. These are the same authorities that we are dealing with.
Tell me something, sir. I'm so sorry, but I know that the unions, the 5 teacher unions, joined together to express your concerns in a message last week. I wanted to know, are the other teacher unions joining you in your legal action, or do you act alone in this case?
We have the National SGP Association that has joined us. There are other formations in society that have joined us. But we felt that as a union, that is not in bed with the employer. We must take the initiative to defend the defenseless, which are teachers and learners. Because the president correctly pointed out when he was announcing lockdown in March, that this is an invisible enemy. So this invisible enemy, we cannot, at the front of the war, deploy our children, deploy our teachers that we need. We can't. We simply can't. This is absurd. This is negligence. This minister is attempting genocide by deploying teachers and learners at the front of the war where there is an invisible enemy. Right. The president started correctly. Now, all of a sudden, the president, because of this pressure to open the economy, that the DA is putting on him and other formations and other business people, now they want to put our kids in danger. We can't allow this.
also, to be fair, there are also children who simply will not get an education if they don't go back to school. I'm not saying that you go back to school under unsafe conditions, but we heard from a pupil last week who is in a rural area. There's simply no Wi-Fi. There's no way that she can get anything on WhatsApp. She has to be in school. So I think it is a little unfair to say it's just an economic pressure. I think that there's a very real concern that many thousands of school children will simply lose the year if we don't make some sort of plan for them. Do you not appreciate that?
As you say, we are not saying this year must be long. We are saying the health advice from the World Health Organization and from the experts that we consult, and as pronounced by Dr. Zwelithini repeatedly, that this virus in winter is much dangerous. And we have evidence of Europe and America that this virus in winter is dangerous. We are saying we can't take a risk. South Africa is in the midst of its winter. Why can't we wait for September? The kids
It's a very good question. Thank you very much, Siphiwe Mpongose, General Secretary of the Educators Union of South Africa. We have to leave it there, unfortunately.